Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Nakiuddin bin Masur and I am a student from group J4BA117 This presentation is prepared as a part of the course Principle of Transport under the guidance of Dr. Siti Nur Hadibah binti Azman. For this assignment, I have chosen the topic of sea transportation because it is one of the most significant and widely used modes in global trade. In the introductions, sea transportation is recognized as the largest mode of global trade because the majority of goods worldwide are transported through maritime routes. This mode is highly preferred due to its ability to handle large volume of cargo at significantly lower cost compared to air or road transport. Furthermore, sea transportation involves an extensive network of infrastructure such as ports, terminal, warehouse, vessel, and essential stakeholders including port authorities, customs, and freight forwarder. In addition, sea transportation contribute greatly to the economy through employment creation, facilitation of international trades, and ensuring the smooth functioning of global supply chains. Nevertheless, the sector also faces increasing challenges such as maritime security threats, environmental concerns, and the demand for greater operational efficiency. One of the key characteristics of sea transportation is its slow transit time. Maritime shipment usually take several days to weeks depending on distance and routes. As a result, sea transport is not suitable for urgent deliveries, but ideal for non-time sensitive goods. Moreover, sea transportation is known for its high cargo capacity. Ships are designed to carry extremely large volumes, including bulk cargo, containers, vehicle, oil, and gas. Each vessel types such as container ship, oil tanker, and ro-ro vessels serve a specific cargo needs. Last but not least, sea transportation is also cost-effective over long distance. The cost per ton kilometer is much lower than other modes, making it suitable for transporting heavy or bulky goods such as machinery, coal, timber, and palm oil. Consequently, this helps business reduce overall logistic expenses. The advantage of sea transport is lower transportation costs, especially for large quantities of cargo. Ship can carry thousands of tons of goods in a single trip, reducing cost per unit and increasing company profitability. Moreover, sea transport provides global connectivity, linking countries and continents through major international shipping routes. This connectivity supports smooth global trade between Malaysia and regions such as Asia, Europe, and the Americas. In addition, sea transportation is highly flexible in terms of the type of cargo it can carry. It accommodates liquids, chemical products, containers, bulk cargo, and even hazardous materials, allowing companies to choose the most suitable shipping method. On the other hand, which is disadvantage, sea transportation also has its limitations. The most significant drawback is its long delivery times, making it unsuitable for urgent or time-sensitive shipment. Furthermore, maritime operations are highly dependent on weather conditions. Storm, road seas, and monsoon season often disrupt sailing schedules, delay port activities, and require road change for safety reasons. Lastly, there are piracy and security risks on a certain sea routes. Incidents involving cargo theft not only cause financial losses but also damage company reputations. Therefore, companies need to invest in enhanced security measures and monitoring systems. In terms of infrastructure, sea transportation relies heavily on major components such as port, terminal, warehouse, and vessels. These facilities support cargo handling, storage, and distribution activities. Moreover, a strong network of stakeholders, including customs, port authorities, and freight forwarders, to ensure smooth cargo movement across domestic and international borders. Economically, the maritime sector plays a crucial role by creating jobs opportunities, supporting import and export activities, and also strengthening globally supply chain operations. However, despite its importance, sea transportation continues to face challenges such as maritime security issues, environmental concerns, and the need to enhance operational efficiency through the technology and digitalization. To regulate the industry, Malaysia enforced the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952, which governs ship registrations, crew management and vessel safety compliance. This policy aimed to protect seafarers and maintain safe maritime operation. In addition, the cabotage policy originally required only Malaysians registered vessels to operate domestic shipping routes. Over time, the policy was partially liberalised to allow foreign vessels on selected routes, especially to improve cargo movement efficiency in Sabah and Sarawak. Furthermore, Malaysia promotes green port initiative to encourage environmentally friendly port operations. For instance, Port Klang implement green technologies such as shore-to-ship power and digital port management system to reduce emissions and improve operational performance. Despite its benefits, sea transportation also faces multiple issues. Firstly, uneven port infrastructure and outdated technology affect efficiency in ports such as Kuantan, Bintulu, and Sandakan. The lack of automation and digital systems slow down unloading and transfer processes. Secondly, port congestions occur when too many vessels arrive simultaneously, causing delays for berthing and cargo handling. This affects the entire supply chains and increase waiting time and operational costs. Thirdly, weather disruptions such as storm, monsoon, and road seas interfere with sailing schedules. Vessels often need to reroute for safety, leading to prolonged delivery times. Sea transportation involves multiple stakeholders who play different yet interconnected roles. First of all, government and regulatory agencies are responsible for enforcing maritime laws, ensuring safety standards, and monitoring international compliance. Transport operators such as shipping companies and logistic providers manage vessel schedules, cargo movement, and maritime operations. Passenger and users, especially in ferry and cruise services, contribute to service quality through their satisfactions and safety needs. Environmental groups monitor the ecological impact of maritime activities and advocate for sustainability and pollution reductions. Finally, community organizations represent local residents living near ports, addressing concerns regarding noise, traffic and employment opportunities. Finally, the case study of GSC Malaysia illustrates the practical application of sea transportation concept. Since joining the GSC group in 1994, the company has provided comprehensive maritime and logistic service including ship agency operations, documentations, custom clearance, crew management and cargo handling. GSC Malaysia is also actively involved in offshore and marine logistics, especially in East Malaysia and Labuan. The company operates modern warehouse at Port of Tanjung Pelepas, which is PTP, and Bukit Raja, supporting storage, disruptions, and end-to-end supply chain solutions. However, like many industry players, GSC faces challenges such as weather disruptions, dependence on port performance, complex documentation processes, and rising competitions. Nevertheless, GSC Malaysia continues to contribute to the maritime sector by strengthening both local and global supply chains and supporting Malaysia's economic growth. In conclusion, sea transportation plays an important role in global trade by offering cost-effective and high-capacity cargo movement. Although it faces issues such as port congestions, weather disruption, and security risks, this challenge can be managed through better technology, improved infrastructure, and stronger policies. Overall, sea transport remains an essential and reliable mode that supports economic growth and international supply chains. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.